Hello, you boy in the corner there. You ought to be a Boy Scout. You're a fine-looking fella, and I know you would make a jolly good backwoodsman by the look of you. You're ugly enough anyway.
Scouting is one of the biggest movements today and has been for over the last 100 years. Scouting was formed after an experimental camp for 20 boys on Brownsea Island in 1907. Since the camp, Scouting spread to over 216 countries and territories, with an estimate of 28 million members worldwide. The camp was created by Robert Baden-Powell, who had previously served in the Boer War, where he helped defend the town of Mafeking during the 217-day siege. Years after the camp, Powell set up the Cub Scouts in 1916 for younger brothers of the Scouts so they could join in the activities. The Jungle Book story by Rudyard Kipling supports the Cub section, which is why the Cub leaders have names based off the animals in the Jungle Book story. Over the years, the section has changed massively through the times, adapting its programme to challenge those of the modern generation. But one of the biggest changes in the Scout movement was allowing girls to join, as previously they could only join the Girl Guides, and Scouting was strictly boys only. 99 years on from the creation of Cub Scouts, the section is still going strong. To see how modern day Cub packs carry on the traditions of Scouting, we are going to take a look at one of the biggest packs in the district, the 43rd Middlesbrough Scout Group Cub section. Welcome to a night at Cubs.
I'm Joanne Carter, Caler Native Cub Pack. My main job is to make sure that we abide within the Scouting rules, deal with most of the admin and coordinate the programme to make sure that we meet Scouting regulations on delivering the correct type of programme across all the different zones for the children. Cub Scouting is for children aged 8 to 10 and a half. Many of our children come up from our beaver colony, and we also take in children off our waiting list if we've got spaces. Cubs meet weekly, 2 hours a week, except we don't meet in the school holidays, and instead try to provide other activities at that time, such as camps and hikes and outdoor activities for them.
Once the Cubs arrive, they prepare for flag and inspection. If they're confident they are ready, the Cubs will play games between themselves. Pack away. You stay standing up, baby. Stand up.
Cubs are split up into groups into sixes. In the sixes, they're often in colour formation: a blue, a white, a red, a green, any colour that you want. You get a seconder and a sixer there. The sixer itself is the leader of the six, and it's normally the more experienced cub out the six pack. On a Cubs inspection, it's just getting the Cubs used to being neat and tidy and wearing a uniform that is washed, ironed, and making sure that they've washed their hands for cleanliness. Should always have two
or more.
One for doing
I've got 20.
and one for your nose on. The activity that we're doing tonight is we're actually doing flags of the Commonwealth, and this is to match in with the Global Challenge badge.
This is our Commonwealth evening. The children have drawn Commonwealth flags. Now they're going to get the opportunity to taste foods from various Commonwealth countries. We've got curry from the Indian subcontinent, callaloo from Jamaica, yams from Grenada, Vegemite on toast from Australia, halloumi cheese from Cyprus, some cheddar cheese from the United Kingdom, some maple syrup and pancakes from Canada, some coconut from the Maldives and some kiwi fruit from New Zealand. The children will get a chance to taste it, see what they think, see whether they enjoy some of the national foods of our Commonwealth friends.
Hurry! Jumping curry! Can I miss it out? I'm going to go see.
Try the topping cabbage.
I don't like cabbage. We hate cabbage. Callaloo. I hate cabbage. I don't go with spicy. I've just tried to cook I'm going to eat some callaloo. What about like chocolate spread? No, it's not.
Nice that.
Cabbage.
Beautiful.
Jamaican
Not
cabbage.
what you'd expect. Nice.
I do not like cabbage.
Like that?
I don't even know where it is. Yeah.
Oh, that yeah, it's like sweet potato.
Can't wait till we get to the syrup and pancakes. I want like McDonald's pancakes.
No. Eat it.
I've seen it.
Nice.
Cheddar cheese.
Oh, I just realised what that is. What is it? Oh, the chocolate spread.
It's very difficult to get committed leaders. Our pack are very fortunate. We have 6 leaders and 2 very committed young leaders. So we can offer a very, very varied programme, which is brought out by the fact that we have full to capacity not only in the Cub Pack but also in our Beaver Colony, our Scout Troop and our Explorer Unit.
What's very enjoyable being a leader? I think the most I get out of it is when you see a child's face when they've achieved something that they didn't think they could do, and all you've done is you've helped push them towards that, give them a little bit of encouragement, and you see their faces. That's what I enjoy being a leader.
Although we may have heard from the leaders, we haven't heard from the driving force of the Cub movement, the children involved.
Well, I like you get tuck shopping. I really like all the games that we do. We do like Chinese handball.
What I like about Cubs is that we all like play together. Everyone's nice and kind. Cubs is epic. Cubs is awesome. Cubs is cool.
Brilliant, fun, and just generally awesome.
Cubs is boss. Cubs is fun. I like the games at clubs because they're all the fun. I like the games and I also like the activities because sometimes you get a big surprise at the end. Cubs is cool. Cubs rules. Cubs is awesome.
Once all of the activities and games have been completed, it's time to tidy up and prepare for flag down, and ultimately, time to go home.
I'm very glad to see you there. Thank you all, good luck to you, and I wish we may meet again. Thank you.
Sign your